So you're gonna smile. I know it's impossible because you have one facial expression.
I'm not going to smile.
You have to. You know what my mom used to do to get me to smile? She'd be like, I can see your smile. And then I'd be like, no, you can't. And she'd be like, yeah, it's right there. See, got you to smile. Works for all ages.
How can you see my smile? Hiding it so well.
Ready? Smile. Wait, my hair looks like garbage. 1 second.
Yeah, it does. Jeez.
I love it when my fiance hates me. I love it when my fiance has better hair than me. Alright, sit upright. Chris, don't teach her that plants are toys. Nice to meet you. That's not my intro. Welcome, houseplant friends. Well, I mean, hey, hey, houseplant friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If we've never met before, my name is Ashley, and Christopher is my fiance, who is never in these videos. You've only been in like 3 of them. You guys can't see, Christopher is stroking one of my pokiest cacti, and now my cat is interested in the cactus. Today we are going to look at my Hoya collection that I have grown accidentally over the past couple of months. Hoya are not one of my favorite genus, but for some reason I have a lot of them.
Why is there a jar on the ground?
Because we'll get to that. I have a Patreon. So if you want to help support me in these hard times, I would absolutely love if you became a patron. We have a couple different categories, but you can see those all on patreon.com/plantmeashley. And I have 35 amazing patrons that make up a beautiful Discord server. So if you want to join a Discord server where we can talk all the time, and that sounds like fun to you, then please join Patreon. Also, so another way that you can support me is by buying Newt. Newt is an organic, pet-friendly, non-toxic fertilizer. It is springtime, so it is stop it. Newt's an amazing fertilizer that it's the only fertilizer I use and the only one I will ever use because it works so great. Stop it. You're distracting. I have ADHD and I cannot focus. Oh, on all these things that are happening at once. On to the video. Skip 2 minutes ahead if you don't care about this. Oh, and Chris is just here to be fun commentary. Today, the world's in kind of like a sad place. I wanted to film a video with someone that I love, so I'm filming a video with Christopher.
You love me?
Only if you love me. Do you love me? This is uncomfortable. The Plowmanii is only getting worse. These are the plants I imported. Give this a feel, Chris. Just touch that for me. Isn't that kind of weird?
He feels weak.
I described it as being flaccid.
Why?
Because it's what it is. Look at that. Like, stems shouldn't be able to do that. This is supposed to be the same thickness as those. It makes me sad. This is the one plant I was like really excited for besides the other.
This thing's cool.
Yeah, so this one is recovering amazingly, which is great. Yesterday it was kind of doing okay, but today, like when you touch the leaf, it feels firm, feels great. The new leaf is still coming out and the stem feels full.
On this one where you cut off everything and it just grows back?
No, it's the whole plant is affected. For some reason, the cold damage on this one is just so much worse. But this one's doing really great. So we have 3 plants we know will make it for sure. Plummiferum.
Oh.
Who is still doing good. We are getting some girth back in the stem.
Flaccid.
No longer super flaccid. But we are having some issues. This started yellowing today. So we still might lose both of the leaves, but we are seeing improvement. I wanted to let you guys know the leaves feel thicker today than they did yesterday. And the stem also feels thicker. I'm not sure what's happening here, but it's not dying yet. This is Hoya Chelsea. This is a very, very long plant I got at North End Organic Nursery here in Boise. I got this guy really recently, probably a month ago when my parents were in town, and I fell in love with it. Hoya Chelsea are really hard to find, and to find one this long, and I believe it was only $30. That was crazy because normally Hoya Chelsea in itself, just for a small rooted plant, is $30.
Looks like a salad. Looks like spinach.
What do you think about these leaves?
Spinach.
No. But yeah, I love this plant. Super beautiful and definitely one of my newest additions. Normally I ignore Hoya, but this one was like, how? How could you not fall in love with that instantly? Yeah, it is really long. Look at this one. goes longer than the screen. This is Hoya Nummularioides.
This is literally the same plant.
No, it's not. Stop it.
Long and sturdy leaves.
These ones are really sturdy. Feel it. It's cardboard.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, Hoya Nummularioides. Phenomenal, beautiful plant. I got this in Portland at REM Botanicals. This particular plant doesn't need to be watered except for like once every month and a half. So it's really, really low maintenance. It's also one of the only Hoyas I've had that doesn't get mad if it's in a little bit lower light. I don't know if it's because the leaves are such a dark green, but it's also kind of swayed and the leaves are a little fuzzy. Did you feel that? Yeah, they're a little fuzzy. Feel right here. No, this one.
Oh yeah.
They're kind of rubbed off on some of them.
It feels like those really old
This feels like suede.
stuffed animals you would buy that like your grandma would own. You know what I'm
Oh,
talking
that only
about?
have like a thin film of fur.
Yeah, they're like super.
Yep, this one's tough. So this abomination is cute, but having a hard time, as you can see. That is because this plant, before it showed up to the store I bought it from, had cold damage. Because long term is when you really see how much cold damage sucks. It affects the leaves, and then it will be.
Cut this off?
Because this is healthy. See, this is alive. See, it's throwing hands. I don't know if you guys can see very well, but this plant has these leaves on it that have these little like indents on the leaves, and that's bacterial damage from cold. All the leaves that are affected like that will just kind of like die off and there's nothing you can really do. But we have tons of new growth. So all of these little sticks right here are all new growth. Same thing right here. And then the really beautiful thing about this plant is when the new growth comes in, it comes in bright red and fades to green. All new babies. One day there'll be a compilation of all the times you've been hit in the face with a plant.
It'll just be this video.
One of my favorite plants in the entire world. This is my Hoya Crimson Princess. I absolutely love this plant. Its stems are pink, and then it has this beautiful white growth coming in the middle, and I just think that is so gorgeous. The stems are also fuzzy. Can you see that? Stems are fuzzy, which is super fun. This is my favorite vine right here. These couple of leaves, I think those are so pretty. And then I also really enjoy these two leaves right there. Overall, this entire plant's beautiful. I got this particular one at Lowe's. Ooh, look at this one too.
I like this. Yeah.
That one.
I know it's a monstera, which is what the name of the plant is, but
this?
No.
Okay, good.
Monstera Adansonii, right? Yeah, so I named a character in Guild Wars, race of people, and they can be plant. And so I named a character Adansonii Variegosa. I know it's Variegata, but I don't like
Variegosa's cool. It's so cute when you love me. Okay, for sake of ease, we're gonna do this one next, actually. This is Hoya Calistophylla. It's amazing. Oh, sorry. It's an amazing Hoya that has this beautiful, like deep blue veining and kind of like a lighter blue leaf.
Pretty cool. Be more to it, or it'd be cooler if it was more than just leaves.
Yeah. So this is an expensive Hoya. For just these 3 leaves, I paid $45. That was a couple months ago. This was before November. I would love for it to be a really big plant someday, but that's gonna take a long time. Right now, it's still growing its root system, but I can pull up on it pretty significantly and it doesn't come out, which means we're getting somewhere. Anyways, I love this one. All right, this one has actually Monstera Adansonii in it, but also it has Hoya Matilde. So this is a beautiful, beautiful Hoya that I love so, so, so much.
So Hoyas are just stiff boys, stiff long boys.
Feel this one. This one's even harder than Nummularioides.
Yeah, they remind me of frogs.
Hoya they're just a vining thing.
Are lily pads Hoyas?
No. I did have a full plant, but I traded someone something for it. Like, I gave them Matilde and they gave me something else. I remember that I really wanted at the time. No, that's what this Hoya's name is.
Oh.
I said this is Hoya Matilde.
Matilda.
No, just Matilde. So yeah, I took some cuttings before I sent it so that I could keep it because this is an expensive Hoya. My little Hoya Matilde that's rooting. I love her. All right, this is Hoya lacunosa. This I also got from Lowe's, and it does have cold damage, so it has been recovering See this cool
It's a
image.
long boy.
Yeah, this is a really beautiful Hoya. Look at how the stems intertwine. That's so fun. I paid $17 for this. I think I got it on discount because of the cold damage, so I think I probably only paid $5 or $6. You can see it's still got these dead ends I need to cut off to inspire more growth. I really like this Hoya because of the leaf shape. It kind of looks like even when the leaves are healthy, they're a little tacoed in and crinkly, which I think is fun. And it looks different than most other Hoyas that you would ever generally really see. So this is my Hoya carnosa compacta variegata. My two best friends from Oregon sent this to me as a gift. They got some at Lowe's back when we were in a group chat together. There was only 3 plants there and there was 4 of us in the group chat, and because I have the most extensive houseplant collection, I decided to take the L and let them have their wish list plants. And then they decided to take a cutting from each of their plants and send me one. Here she is. She's just so incredibly beautiful. I just love this plant so much. This cutting right here,
like curly hair,
has definitely done better than these two. I don't know if it's because the soil just dries out so quick in this pot, but I have to water this really frequently. Otherwise it dries up like this. It's actually time for me to water this again. But I really like this particular kind because I feel like it has the perfect amount of white on it. Like we have a lot of white right here. And then the rest of the plant, it pretty much just lines the leaves, and I think it looks really nice. Christopher likes this plant a lot. If you watched I'm Blindfolded and I'm guessing the name of my houseplants, you called this one a tortellini. And now it's a inside joke with the channel.
Really?
Oh, by the way, we hit 8,000 subscribers today. So that's insane. Thank you guys and welcome to all you new people. Now, this is definitely probably my second favorite Hoya that I own. This is Hoya YOU variegata, and it has these beautiful pink and white streaks, and then the back of these leaves have this beautiful pattern on them, and it's just so pretty. I mean, look at that. I just love the variegation. I think I really like leaves that have variegation on the inside of the plant and then the green on the outside. What? She's barking.
Wants to have a talk.
What is it? I just absolutely love this plant. You've never seen this one before. What do you think?
Stiff. Will it become long?
Yeah, over time.
Stiff and a long boy. It fits the Hoya bill.
Fits the Hoya bill. I don't know if they can see her.
Probably not.
Oh! Into the wine cabinet.
It's a good piece of furniture that you just have a bunch of plants on.
Look at it. Hi! So this is an interesting Hoya. I don't know if this is its actual name, but
Hoya.
they call this Hoya Rainbow because it has a lot of this pink on it.
That's just stupid.
And
it doesn't have any of the colors of the rainbow other than green and pink.
well, so there's Hoya carnosa tricolor.
Where's the blue? Where's the orange? Purple?
Indigo?
Just don't see it.
Oh my god, I just realized there is a tiny little leaf coming out the very top. Right there. Anyways, I think that I think this is just a Hoya carnosa tricolor, but they're calling it rainbow. But it's also interesting because it's speckled, so.
Rainbows aren't speckled.
Now I have a really struggling Hoya. Do not get mad at me. I don't know what I did wrong. This just kind of happened.
Poor fella.
Yeah, this just happened one week. And I need to,
What do?
I don't know. This is the hardest Hoya I've ever taken care of. This is Hoya curtisii, and it was doing amazing, and then one day it just started having a really hard time, and half of it dried up, and now it's in the window getting a lot of light. I think that this Hoya just needs more light than any of my other Hoya ever have before. So I'm gonna separate it and repot it and, you know, give it a new home with just the alive leaves, but yeah, I've had this one since last July, and it's just been a really slow decline, so I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but I'm not, wow, what's she doing? I'm not good at Hoya. They just stay alive by randomness. It's a random mix of who's good and who's not.
fallen friends.
Yeah.
Is that a Hoya?
No, this is a string of hearts.
But it's a long one.
But it's long and it has sturdy leaves. Okay, this is a Hoya that I've been battling with for a while. I do not remember
Is that a rock?
Yes, this is a crystal someone sent me.
Why is your crystal out? You've been fighting?
This is a Hoya that I got from my friend who owns Reclamation PDX in Portland, Oregon. It's a plant shop. And I need to look up the name. I think it's Sarengensis. Something
Plants
like
have
that.
The craziest names.
Yeah, so I think this is Hoya Sarengensis, but if I'm wrong, it'll be on the bottom of the screen, the correct name of this plant. I've had this since September-ish. Found that it does really good being potted in a bowl because the roots can grow into the soil on like in every spot, and then it just, yeah.
How come some plants need soil and other plants just need bark?
Epiphytes, which are plants that grow on trees or other big barky things, prefer a bark because that's what they grow it natively in. But some plants grow out of the ground, which is where you usually get your soil. And then depending on where in the world they're growing out of the ground is what soil you'd use. So cactus in Arizona grow out of the ground in a more sandy mixture. The last plants on our list,
Holy crap, you could make a taco out of this plant.
This is Hoya macrophylla. So Callistophylla, macrophylla. This is a really awesome Hoya.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, isn't it fun?
What the heck?
And this is the variegated one. So there are some that are only green.
Even though it's just green, it's like...
It's not green, it's green and white and speckled.
Yeah, even though it's just green, it's pretty cool.
But I like this one because it has really thick, rubbery leaves, which are super, which are super fun. And it came to me in way better condition than it is in right now.
All these like thick leaves, all you want to do is just bite them.
That's how Raven feels. Raven's so funny because she doesn't like to eat the plants. In fact, like even these plants that are all like within her level of being able to like bite them and eat them and stuff, she doesn't care. But if there's a plant that is around her area where she's relaxing and it is within head distance to her, she'll start to sniff it and then she'll just take a bite, but she won't pull it off. She'll just put her teeth in it for a second and then take it out. But she does that to everything, not just plants. She does it to our phones. She does it to lights. She does it to the couch.
She tries
anything.
to drag our phones away when they're on.
Gosh. Yeah, if they're playing
she
audio.
She tries to like take them away from us.
Yeah.
So if I'm like watching like a video on my phone, she'll come up to the phone and like try and take it out of my hands.
She bites the corner of it and then tries to pull it away.
And then so she just like drags it away to her later.
This is Hoya macrophylla. I love it. I wish that I knew how to take better care of it. Here's a close-up of the leaves.
Looks cool.
Really
It's got
nice.
a neat name too.
Really nice leaves.
Macrophylla.
All right.
It's not a perlite, it's a shred of
Ladies and
leaf.
gentlemen, one of the first plants I ever bought in my entire life.
It's like a cactus.
This plant has never grown, and this is Hoya carnosa compacta,
This one's just tortellini.
not variegated. I got this at Lowe's
So
in
like you can either
April.
buy tortellina that's like different colors, or you can buy just the one color.
You can buy
pack.
this one, or you can buy one with white.
It comes like 5 different colors.
That's 2. So yeah,
Bones
this is
of
the
my
regular
hands.
one. It has never grown. It has looked like this since I bought it
What if you had to feed
for
plants?
a year.
You just like cook them up, like some mac and cheese, and like dump it in their pot. Like, enjoy, eat up.
You think of
One
weird
sec,
things.
I gotta feed my plants.
Took a mistake.
Yeah.
This is Hoya YOU. This is a very rare house plant. Needs to be
long.
watered right now.
Sturdy.
It's not sturdy.
What are you talking about?
Careful.
Yeah, it's the sturdy boy.
No, it's not.
Why are you laughing at me?
Okay, so this Hoya I don't know the name of. It's gonna be at the bottom of the screen when I can go back through my old video. See, this is sturdy.
It looks really cool on this side.
On this side,
Yeah.
Chris thinks that looks really cool.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He just really did it to him.
Did it too.
Yeah, this Hoya was also sent to me by Elizabeth from Reclamation. It has a splash. This is probably one of the thicker ones I have. It's really fun because of the way that it grows, and I like, again, I like Hoya that look more rugged and that have more of a veiny situation going on. The last Hoya on our list is
Cheese plant.
What? Because there's a one hole.
Cheese
Christopher saw this one hole and he goes, cheese plant.
They can see it. What do you why do you have to explain to them?
I don't know.
Holy crap.
Get it?
Ashley saw this dead leaf and picked it up. It's crazy. You guys should have seen this. She like picked up this pot, and then after I said there was a hole right there, she then told you guys that there's a hole right there, and then he uttered these words. He said cheese plant. Funny guy, Chris. He always knows what to say. Cheese plant, everyone.
This is Hoya carnosa. I hate the name of this plant because
it's a strong word.
It's pubic calyx. But it's very similar to pubic calyx, which is how most people say it, and that bothers me because I hate that word. This is not only the regular pubic calyx, it is the royal, same as pubic.
Ah, so it is pubic calyx. You just don't want to accept it.
Yeah, I hate it. It might be spelled a little different. It'll be on the screen. And this is Royal Hawaiian Purple with Splash. So the new
So that's
leaves.
a different plant?
Yeah, so the new leaves come in this purple color, or red as Chris said incorrectly. And then the backs look really cool too, I think.
She wants Fritos.
She does want Fritos. And then the rest of the leaves look like this, but comes in a different color when it happens.
Purple.
Let love grow.
Let cheese grow.
So that's it. I'm sure I'm missing a Hoya somewhere. I have a lot of them and I don't even really...
You said don't let me forget about the plants behind
I already
me.
did them. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hi, Cat.
Raven loves you guys. She says please support Ashley on Patreon so that
Buy her
survive
more
the
food.
coronavirus and buy her more food. You're cute. You're real cute. Thanks for watching. Thank you to my patrons who make it all happen. I've got 35 amazing ones of you. Wow, ones of you. Christopher thinks that's cool. If you guys want to support Christopher, he does Twitch streaming sometimes. And then he's gonna start a YouTube channel called...
What do you mean called?
What's your YouTube channel called? Stoppy22 again?
It's not called anything.
You don't have it yet? Christopher's making a YouTube channel. He's gonna post videos there, so I'll let you know what that's called.
See.
Okay, well, thanks for being here.
Touch your own stuff, dude.
Thanks for watching this video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and tweet me at PlantMeAshley. Subscribe to Christopher on Twitch. It's Stoffy22.
Don't.
And yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting us. I'm kind of just going day by day. I don't know when the next time we'll get to do a houseplant store tour is, so I know most of you guys show up here for that content, so if you wouldn't mind engaging in some of my regular content you're going to be seeing for a couple weeks to keep my channel afloat, that would be awesome. Raven wants our attention, so we're gonna go play with the cat, and we'll see you guys in the next houseplant video.
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye again.
Bye. Again. See ya.